Well, good evening. I'm back again. I forgot to wish everybody happy Valentine's Day because this is Valentine's Day. And so I hope everybody had a good one. I did. And so now I'm back. I want to read on Lindsey Graham. I'm still just amazed about him. He was like John McCain's supposedly best friend, and we've seen this through the years, anybody that watches politics, and seemed pretty reasonable when Trump first got in, a little reasonable. And then all of a sudden he just went totally haywire. And so I'm sure that's when he was told that you do it my way. That's right about the time he started golfing with Trump. Pussy grabber in chief. And he was bragging about golfing with him, and then his whole outlook on life just totally changed. Well, Lindsey Graham's not that stupid. He's been in politics for years. So why did it change? What did he find out that they've got on him? And I bet you it all goes back to David Pecker and his little so-called metaphor of a safe or whatever, but I'm sure they've got something very incriminating on him in there. And I'm going to do the cards real quick. I'm going to do another short one. And I'm just going to see what... Maybe it'll come up what kind of stuff's on him. If it's none of my business, but I just want to know if it's money or sex or what is it so strong that they've got on him that he's afraid to stand up for not only his old principles, but almost any principles. And it hasn't even been 2 days ago he was backing the president saying, yeah, he needed to declare a national emergency on this stuff, and he doesn't get the... if he kept the government open, and just like a little puppet saying anything that Trump wants him to say. So I'm going to see what comes up with these cards. Okay, thought I turned it off, which I have done before. So let's see what's going on with Lindsey Graham. Whoops. I like that. I was just getting ready to do it, and I looked at the bottom. We got justice. So whatever's going on with him, I think we're going to find out. I think somebody's going to find out. It's funny. I don't want all this dirt exposed, but I would like to know why these people have lost their moral and sense of direction. It just makes me feel sad for them. But anyway, let's get to reading these cards. I'm going to turn that on. It might light them up a little better. So first we've got, maybe not. First we've got the world. That was the past. He felt very strong, centered, fair. Felt like most of his convictions were coming from a good place. Then he got an offer. This is the offer. And he didn't like this offer. You know, he's noticed this guy's not reaching out to grab that cup. So he got an offer. He really didn't like it very much. But the challenge was information. Somebody had information on him. And the emotional king had information on him, so it's Trump. So where did the information come from? Theft. You can't be upstanding, uprighteous, and feel like everything you're doing is right, and then all of a sudden, I'm thinking maybe that's a deal he made sometime in the past. That maybe he took some compromise for, maybe he made some money on it. Not sure what, but that's the thief card, and that's in the past. So it was something he had done in the past and thought he'd gotten away with. And then we've got the magician back in the present. So he feels like he's being controlled. He feels like he's not even himself anymore. That he's just being controlled, kind of like a puppet. Somebody's just moving him around to different places on the checkerboard. Wow. Maybe somebody knows something about a clandestine affair. Maybe so. Maybe so. We all know about the jokes. It looks like there's some information. He said it was information on something clandestine, something sexual in his past that he thought he'd gotten away with. And this is a picture of him kind of looking back to see if he's got enough money put away for the future. Because he's really thinking at this time that he might have to get out of politics. If he don't get voted out, he's thinking he might have to get out. So he's looking back at his money. And this is the miser card. And you know he's made big money all of his life, but he's feeling like before this is all over, well, this is really in the past section, so maybe before he started having money coming in from all over, he was wondering if he really had enough. Now he knows he's got enough put back, but he doesn't know if he's going to be able to keep it. And I was thinking it's kind of late, but in the present, he's going to have to make a big decision. He's going to have to decide whether he's on the side of justice or if he's going to just still try to pull the wool over everybody else's eyes about what's going on. Going to have to figure out whether he's going to give up his past and what's happened and just walk away, or something's going on here between truth and the light and the dark. And that's in the present. So he knows that he's going over on the dark side. And the challenge is justice catching up with him. And also, inside and down deep, he's a nice person. So maybe he's feeling bad about not being able to act like he would really like to act. Anyway, the truth's coming out. Here's the Ace of Cups. The truth is definitely coming out. A lot of times that's a jail card. That was in the past. When he first heard this information, he thought it was so bad it would be like being in jail. Whoops. And this is an overseas connection. I didn't think it was an overseas connection, but it's coming up. And before it's all over, he's going to feel like he's embattled. Maybe he's going to get caught up in this before it's done, because here's the Emperor. Sometimes that is smaller. Sometimes it's Russia, but I don't think this has to do with Russia. I really don't think Lindsey Graham's tied up with Russia. I think this is something to do with personal information they have on him that they've been threatening to put out, and maybe they'll throw some money problems in there too, but it doesn't look like it's money. It looks like he's looking back over his life savings, and it looks like he was trying to save his life savings. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this, and that's what came out of the cards. You never know what's going to come out of them. The bottom of the deck was Justice. I don't see the Sword of Truth in here, so maybe we'll never know really what's going on with him, but it would be interesting to find out. Thank you. And don't forget, if you want a reading, LynnTarotReadings@gmail.com. And I've been doing private readings for 40 years. Can't think that far sometime. And so, give me an email if you're interested, and we'll set you up. Thank you.